Greetings, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the time period of January 10th to the 20th, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel as well. And thank you to the ones who have been faithfully returning to me. I really appreciate your support, okay? I apologize for your reading being delayed. I actually did your reading around the 8th, around the time I did the others. But for some reason, I wasn't feeling it. So that's why I'm doing it over now. But I kind of see that happened for a reason because the energy is completely different from when I did it on that time. And usually energies always change. I kind of see at the time that you do a reading, I kind of see that, whenever you decide to do it, that's the time that is supposed to be out. That's the time that is supposed to be out. Because people, they catch things at certain times or clues and insight into certain things that they have going on. Okay. But, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to channel out your energy first, and then I'm going to move into the cards. Okay, so let's see. Let me move these to the side a little bit to have some space. I'm going to channel you. I did Sag, and I, it was hefty. Their energy, fire-like energies are always very hefty to me. Aries was kind of light for some reason. I don't know why. They were just really light, very, very light. Okay, but let's see. Leo. Leo, January 10th to the 20th, 2018. Leo. Okay, Leo, so I'm getting two things, but there are two images. One image is of a dude playing basketball, okay, like a black dude playing basketball. And the other one is a very looks like a white female with long brown hair with shades on, looking over, but it feels like she's in a sunny place. It feels like she is in a place like Palm Springs or California or Florida, wherever there's palm trees and beaches. Could be in the Caribbean, wherever. Okay. Those are two images that I'm getting for you, but there's a feeling that I'm getting if I put if I section off both of these images in my brain, if I put the image of the woman on the left and I put the image of the guy on the right, so it kind of feels like reason. So the left brain is all about reasoning, and the right brain is all about creativity. So creativity, like if playing basketball, there may be a need to be more creative for some reason with this energy. If I look at the woman being on the left side, if I section it off that way, she's on the left side. She's in the left brain of reason with this energy. So I feel like there's a yin and yang. Like you need balance with this energy. Like you need your yin and your yang to be balanced. You need your masculine and your feminine energies to be balanced, is what it looks like to me here. Someone could be bisexual with this energy or contemplating bisexuality. There's also, I get intersexual. Intersexual? Is that even a term? Is that a term? Intersexual. Something. Pansexual. I don't know what the deal is, but it kind of feels like being in open relationships. All right. Being in open relationships, being balanced, bisexual. If this is bisexuality, you may be in a relationship with someone who is bisexual, but I'm being drawn to a Gemini energy. So if you're tied to a Gemini, and maybe a Gemini, that's somebody is into feet. Either they, I was about to take myself back to the basketball. Somebody's into feet. Either they like to massage feet, they like to do things with feet. I don't know. But it could be, there's a turn on. It could be like a Gemini energy is turned on by your feet, or you are turned on by that person's feet for some reason, or turn on. Like somebody needs to jump. This could be like you're getting ready for a surprise, or you're getting ready to surprise somebody with this energy, but you're trying to tell them, like timing. You're trying to get them to like when to move or when to jump, like when to jump. This could also be a sexual term, like saying that someone can't jump, either they can or they can't with this energy. Interesting. Okay. So, and it's embarrassing. I know Gemini was getting that energy as well. So if you're tied to that energy, it doesn't have to be a Gemini, it could be any air like energy that you're dealing with. But I get a Scorpio. You're tied to a Scorpio like energy, and that could also, I get you, maybe you're playing with this person. So you're playing with this person's feelings, but I get opposition as well with this energy. So there's opposition between you, a Gemini, and a Scorpio. There feels like that's why I was getting that intersexual, or if that's a term, a polygamy or a polyamorous kind of situation is going on here. But you're interacting with a Scorpio energy, and you're laughing, like you're laughing at this energy, and you're trying to tell this person, oh, that they can't jump. They I get swinging. This could be a swinging party, like a sex party. It could be like this could be a three-way swinging party. You could be getting invited to a swinging party, or you're inviting a Scorpio-like energy to join a swinging party that you have with you and a Gemini energy, or any air-like energy. Wow. Or any water sign energy. Very interesting. So I get six. Either triple six. Triple six is God's number. Triple six is also the number of sexuality. You're you're delving into very sexual energy here, is what it looks like. You're looking at feet. You're smelling feet. You're being sexual with feet, or you are balancing out your bisexual side, or there's effeminatism, or whatever you want to call it, effeminate stuff going on here, or just bisexuality. There's polyamorous stuff going on here. So what it looks like, identity. You're trying to figure out your identity with this energy, okay? But I was getting six from before. So I did say that there could be three air signs. I did say all air signs, and I did say all water-like energies. So that does equal six. There's three of those, and there's three of those. So six. All of those signs may be involved in a swinging party, if you look at it that way, okay? I'm also being drawn to Gemini energy. Someone is very heavily into the idea of reincarnation, or you're using your intuition that maybe a Gemini that has passed, you are saying that they are going to become a male. And if this is a Gemini woman that has passed, you are trying to tell people that they are, like, you're very spiritual, you're very aware, you're very in tune. So if there's a Gemini energy, if they're the ones that crossed over, or they passed, or they're trying to tell you, or they're trying to get you to believe in the Hindu way of reincarnation with this energy, they're trying to tell you that you're finding out that a Gemini energy is going, they are reincarnating into, if they were a woman before, if they passed and they were a woman, they're going to be a boy, or a Gemini energy is drumming the belief of reincarnation into your mind. And I'm being drawn to a Capricorn energy. So a Gemini energy is trying to tell you that a Capricorn is going to reincarnate. But now I'm being switched over to Scorpio. Something's going on with a Scorpio-like energy. So it could be a Scorpio, could be Capricorn with Scorpio in their chart, vice versa. Somebody is there. So I get winning. Cause I was getting that basketball game. So either you're winning a game, or like you're winning. Like this could be, or somebody's winning. Somebody's becoming successful. I get something purple. Something about purple is very important. You may wear purple. Purple is also the color of spirituality. It is also the color of psychic energy. So something is, you're winning. For some reason you're winning. It could be something that you do spiritually, and that could be what's making you a winner. But I get hide. You're hiding your spirituality, or you are hiding your sexuality. All of that from before has a lot to do with identity, or you're literally hiding. I was getting that element of surprise. So you may be hiding, you may be somewhere really tight, on your toes. You could maybe waiting to surprise somebody with this energy, okay? But it could be a vacation. You could be going on a vacation. You can be doing this kind of stuff, or somebody is surprising you with a vacation, or you are surprising someone with a vacation with this energy. All right, so I'm gonna cut that. Okay, you got a lot going on. I'm going to break through it one more time. You have a Gemini energy that's trying to get you to understand the belief of spirituality and also identity. Identity and spirituality kind of go hand in hand. purple. You may be, that's why I said you're on your toes. You're winning. You're higher. You are ascending. You're becoming more spiritual. Your third eye. I also see your third eye maybe be opening up with this energy, and maybe that's what's a little uncomfortable. Someone's being invited to swinging parties. Your sexuality, pansexual, bisexual, heterosexual with this energy, okay? So swinging parties, sex parties, feet. There's somebody's got a feet fetish, all right? So you got a lot going on here, boy. You got a lot going on. All right, so now I'm going to do your cards. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. January 10th to the 20th, 2018, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you're on your toes and you may be hiding in a really tight spot, if this is metaphorical, if this is a metaphoric situation, you may just be, you may feel either it's the actual parking spot that's tight, or it could be somebody's tight, like they're tight. You could be having sex with somebody and they're really, really tight, but you like that. If you're a dude, you like that. If you're a woman, you like the fact that you're tight. You're not, you're for one person with this energy. You don't really sleep around. You're like, you want to keep, and it could be if you're in a swinging party. If you're in a swinging party, you may be having sex. I get pop cherry with this energy. Wow. Pop champagne, pop cherry. Somebody's tight, like their hymen it has not been broken. At least maybe you're thinking that someone's hymen. I'm being drawn to a Pisces. You may be sexually involved with a Pisces, and maybe you're thinking that someone is not someone is not very sexual, and that could be why they're tight. Either you are, or a Piscean energy is very tight, or they're uptight. You're dealing with a Pisces like energy. They're uptight. They're mean. I get vindictive with this energy. Sagittarius was getting Pisces, this craziness, and Sagittarius was getting Pisces. Some interesting stuff going on with Pisces there. All right, somebody has someone is vindictive about a Piscean energy. They're uptight, or someone is actually tight, like they're tight vaginally. You are, they are. Somebody has not been having sex, really. It doesn't have to be a Pisces. I'm being drawn to a Capricorn energy. Someone could be tight, really tight personality. Someone is very solid with something that they're doing, very solid, very tight. It could be a relationship. You're tight with your brother, your sister, whether they are biological or not. You're tight with your family. Okay? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. January 10th to the 20th, 2018. Okay, Leo, you have the 6 of air. You are traveling with an air-like energy, or you're just traveling here. I get nervous. You're dealing with an air-like energy that is nervous. Any air sign. I don't feel like breaking down signs. I just did that for your channel message. So whatever air sign you're dealing with, they're just nervous. But I get they're surprising you, or they're trying to surprise somebody else around you, but I get that they're hiding. Somebody's hiding somewhere. Could be their sexuality. Like I said, they're hiding in a closet. Could be bisexuality, or you are hiding in a closet, sexuality, or you're literally hiding in a closet with this energy, okay? Or you're traveling. You have the 3 of air here. You're leaving somebody behind. Gemini was getting this energy. You're leaving an air sign, and Gemini was getting a Leo energy. Like they're trying to leave each other. 3 of air. And I get heartbroken. So either there may have been a surprise, or there may have been a plan to do something, but either it didn't work out, or it didn't work out with this energy. So 3 of air could also be like somebody's leaving you, you're leaving them, but I get something is planned. Something is planned here. So either you've been planning. 3 of air. So this could be a surprise plan. Like this is something that has been in the planning for 3 months, or it took 3 months to get something done, to make this travel, to make this plan with this person, or it took, you've been planning 3 months ago, 3 years ago. It could be that you met somebody 3 years ago with this energy. You met them 3 years ago, and you're making now, you've come back in and you're making plans to move in with them, travel with them, start a family with them, with this 3 of air energy. But something is heartbreaking. So either you're happy, like you're planning your life, but there's some type of grief. some type of grief external from you and this air-like energy, parting ways. So either it's external from you and them, and you're parting ways with the energy external from the two of you, and that's why there's sadness, or or you are parting from this person in their sadness, or they're choosing to go with someone else, or you are choosing to go with someone else. I get a Cancer. Somebody could have had cancer, but I get the throat. So either this is like the throat chakra, and I get something in the nervous system. So this could be somebody's nervous system, or they're actually nervous, or somebody has had cancer either for 3 years, or somebody developed cancer 3 months ago, three something. It could be 2013. It could something about 2013 may be very important to you. Like you were given, like, this is interesting. You were given secretive information either 3 years ago, 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 2013. Like, you were given secretive information that was heartbreaking to you 3 minutes ago. I don't know. Whatever, three. There's three. Three is also Holy Trinity. It is also a number of like transformation, or three. It takes 3 times to do something, or three is a crowd. 'Cause I was getting that polyamorous situation. So it could be somebody that you're dealing with is considering adding a third person to your home. And that may, but it's it's heartbreaking. So either it's the wrong timing, that you're trying to invite someone to come live with you and your partner, or it's the wrong timing. Like, you may think that it's the wrong timing, that you're traveling 3 years, 3 months. You met somebody 3 years ago, and now you're leaving them, and it's heartbreaking for you to leave them. Or somebody had cancer, and they've been living with cancer for 3 years, and you know that it's secretive information that has been given to you. Like, you've known of this like for years. You know that somebody, intuitively, you know that somebody has been living with cancer for 3 years, or since 2013, and you've been hiding this. Or it's a move that you've been playing around this person 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks. It's a move, but it's heartbreaking. You associate that with however, but it's a heartbreaking situation. So either a surprise that took 3 months, 3 weeks to set up, or you've met somebody 3 years ago and now you're leaving them. Somebody found out that they had cancer 3 months ago, or somebody has been suffering with cancer, and now you're parting ways from that energy, or it's an actual cancer that you are parting ways from, and that's why it's a 3 of air. Oh my God. I need to move from that. 8 of air now. Bad communication. 8 of air, bad communication with air-like energies. There's a serious separation going on here with an 8 of air. So either you're separating from air-like energy here, and it's hard for you to do. I'm trying not to go too deep. I'm trying not to let one card take me, but it does that sometimes, and I try so hard not to do that. But at 8 of air, that you're trying hard. You could be trying hard not to. There's feelings. There's feelings going on here. So either you're leaving with this person, they don't want to leave, 3 of air energy. They met someone 3 years ago, 3 months ago. You met them, and you're leaving them, or you're trying to leave them with the 8 of air energy. But it's like you don't want to leave. Somebody is very somebody that you're dealing with here, but there's deception. So you may feel deceived by an air-like energy. This could be a job. This could be a relationship with this. But you're like, the 8 of air is kind of like, this unsureness. That's why it's an 8 energy. This 8 is a number of abundance. So you're not sure if you want to leave this person for something that is going to be abundant to you, yourself, or the two of you. Like, you're not sure if you want to leave so soon, or something was done too soon or too late with this 8 of air energy. There's bad communication. Something needed more time, or something should have been earlier with this 8 of air. Could be travel plans. You're moving house with this energy here. Or you're moving house with this person, and it's heartbreaking. Or you're leaving them, and it's heartbreaking. You're leaving together, and it's heartbreaking. You don't want to leave your family, your friends behind. I get a sayonara kind of feeling. So you're either saying goodbye to this air-like energy, or they're saying goodbye to you. This could be a boss. It could be a workplace situation or a relationship. It kind of feels like if this is a boss, you're saying goodbye to your boss. And I get a Libra-like energy there. You're saying goodbye to a Libra. You don't want to say goodbye, but it's okay. So either you are actually saying goodbye to a Libra, you're saying goodbye to whatever air sign this is, you're saying goodbye to them, or the two of you are saying goodbye to a group of people. Could be 8 people. Could be you were living with 8 people. Because I was getting that polyamorous situation and saying goodbye to a Cancer, or you're saying goodbye to someone because they had Cancer. 8 of air, 3 of air energy. 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11th of January may be important to you. November may be important to you. November is the death card. Someone could have passed because of Cancer with this energy. Could have been a Scorpio. Could have been a Scorpio-like energy. This is the death card. This 8 and this 3 make an 11. That is November. Something about November may be important to you. I get a moving back in kind of energy. So maybe you're parting from somebody and you're not telling them, either you're not telling them why you're leaving, they're not telling you why they're leaving, or someone is passing, or someone has passed because of Cancer or some illness. I was getting the throat. You need to speak. The throat has a lot to do with your throat chakra. So you're not speaking, you're not voicing how you feel. Some of the energy isn't voicing how they feel about something, then if that's where it's going to be hard for you, and this may have to do with business. You're trying your best to keep an energy around you, vice versa wise here. But I get hot. Something is very hot. It could be your hot, like the way you look. Hot. Somebody's body temperature is hot. Or you're dealing, there could be an air-like energy is hot. I was getting a Cancer. So either you're leaving an air sign for a Cancer because they're hot. Somebody, I don't know what the deal is with that. The 3 of air, like something is really hot. Like it could be temperature. That could be why you're leaving. I was getting that image of a woman in a sunny place or in the Caribbean or somewhere. That could be why you're moving somewhere that's warmer for you or for somebody else, but they don't want you to leave, or they're doing this and they don't want to leave yet, or they don't know how to say goodbye. There's tears, but there's sadness. But I'm trying to understand more about the hot. It could be a business deal that's hot. Like literally, it's a hot business deal that you're getting offered and you don't know how to leave somebody. I get a Cancerian energy offered you something. Or you offered a Cancerian energy something that is hot. Like it's a hot deal, hot business deal, but there's sadness attached to this situation. So there's a lot of good that is happening in your life, but you're tied to an energy external from you that something is not good with them. Either it's health, it's mental, it's psychological, emotional. And you feel bad. Like there's an element here where you feel bad either for leaving someone for somebody else. I just get that you got a really good business deal with this 3 of fire energy here. You feel bad for leaving your aunt behind, a sister behind, somebody's ill, somebody has Cancer. And you don't know how to part. Or you're dealing with a situation where you're leaving this air-like energy because you got offered something by a Cancerian energy, and it's a hot deal. Like you don't want to pass it up. Or you and an air-like energy are trying to, there's 3 here, so there's got to be a third person. You and an air-like energy, you may be trying, I was saying a Libra, you're saying goodbye to a Libra-like energy, or Gemini energy, whichever air-like energy. You're saying goodbye to them because you got a good deal. So either you're doing this together and the two of you are saying goodbye to a group of people, or you're saying goodbye to an air-like energy because you got offered something new. You're not leaving yet is the energy that I get. So this is a business deal that's hot, it's banging. You don't want to leave it yet, or you're dealing with a really hot person that you're leaving somebody for and you don't know how to break it to them, vice versa. But there's a sadness. There's a sadness, 3 of air. There's a sadness going on here. So either this could be, for example, this is you. And you're flourishing and you're doing well, but like your aunt is ill or somebody's ill around you and you don't want to leave them behind. You're trying to figure out a way to bring them with you or something. Your future has the enslaved prisoner. Enslaved prisoner here. I get justice with the enslaved prisoner for some reason. Justice is a sign of Libra. So you're leaving, you're packing up and you're leaving. And you're that's why I was getting tight for you when I did your channel reading. This person looks tight. They look like they can't move for some reason here. So you feel there's an element here. It could be a spiritual tie. You may feel bound or you feel tied to somebody. And it could be you're married to this person. It could be an air-like energy that you're married to, and they're the ones that need to separate from somebody that is external from you. Because I was getting Scorpio, moon or rising, some moon or rising with the Scorpio energy from the external. Because I was getting the death card, or someone actually passed, and it could be a grandma, or it could be somebody that passed, and you're trying to move on with your husband or your wife. You're trying to move somewhere. You don't want to stay. You don't want to stay somewhere where there has been grief. You're trying to leave, or someone has passed. You could be living in a home with someone that they passed at home, and you don't want to stay here anymore. You don't want to stay in the job. You could have been working with someone that passed. They could have gotten into an accident. But something about pulling over. Somebody got pulled over. Somebody got pulled over. Like, this does not have to be tied to a death. Somebody could have gotten pulled over. 3 of air and the 8 of air, and they got arrested. Somebody got pulled. You know what this feels like? Somebody got pulled over, but it's like they got pulled over and they also got harassed. That could be where this 3 of air and this 8 of air energy is coming from. And it could be somebody that you work with, or it's you that got pulled over and you got harassed. Interesting. And that's where the heartbreaking. You could be traveling. You know what this feels like? You're driving to go somewhere. This could be a speeding ticket. Because the enslaved prisoner, this could be somebody is going to jail for like a minor charge. A very minor charge here. Like you may have, or air-like energies. Only you and air here so far. You could have gotten pulled over. Some energy here could have gotten pulled over, and they were harassed. And that's where the 3 of air energy is on. I get that something is on the news here with this energy. Could have been on the 11th, because I did add the 8 and the 3 together. The 11th has passed. You know what this feels like? Some type of harassment happened to you either in the workplace or outside of the workplace, but you did not tell anybody about this, vice versa. Or air-like energy did not tell you about this. Like, you did not tell someone that you've been hiding the fact that you got harassed in the workplace, or you got pulled over, or you got harassed by police, but it's something to do with your job. And I was getting that something was hot. Hot pursuit, 3 of air. So either this is a love relationship you're going after, and you're dumping somebody, or this situation, a hot business deal that you don't know how to break off from someone, whether they're a family, it's an ill family member, family in general, or another air-like energy, or it's hot pursuit, like hot pursuit, whether positive or negative, like your ass, like somebody caught you, you were doing something, but I get weed. So this could have something to do with weed, with the 3 of fire. You could have been smoking weed somewhere, or some other energy could have been smoking weed somewhere, either around the workplace, outside of the workplace, on the side of the workplace. It's a 3 of fire. There's collaboration going on here. But you didn't tell your family this. 8 of air, 3 of air. You didn't tell you could have told them on the 11th. You could have told them. But I just get that you did not tell people this. The 8 of air could just be like you're holding it. That's why I said you're being tight. You're tight. Either you're tight with your money, or you're tight. Like, you're not saying anything about this to an air sign. So either it's a business deal. That's why I said you've been making plans around somebody to leave them in secret because you got offered something. You're being tight with yourself. You're not telling somebody that you're trying to leave them. Or you're together. You're being tight. You're not exposing your secrets. You're not telling your family what you're doing. Or tight. You're just not saying that, okay, the authorities came up to me. They harassed me. They tased me. Whatever the situation is here. Wow. This is like secretive stuff. I was getting that something was very secretive here. So either somebody was ill, you're not telling, secretive information about somebody's illness, and that's where you're not telling people or somebody this. I get you're involved with something with the 3 of air and the 8 of air. It's secretive in nature. It's all secretive stuff. Issue, sign of Pisces. I get prankster with the issue card. This energy is a prankster, or they've been pranking you. This energy is on the news. Sagittarius was getting this energy. This energy is on the news. They did something, and that's why they're a prankster. Very interesting. Three of air right next to the issue. This pulling over, this could be hot food, hot pursuit. This could be the energy that you're finding out that authorities are in hot pursuit for because they did something wrong. Okay? Somebody did something wrong here. Eight of air energy. You have more information about this pertaining to what a Pisces did. Or somebody's hot. I was getting that you were dealing with a Pisces. They don't have to be a man. Somebody's hot. Somebody's tight. Like they're sexually tight or they're uptight. Three of air with the issue. They're just hard to get into. This could be a boss or a family member, a business partner that you're dealing with here. Somebody is in trouble. This energy is in trouble. They did something wrong. They're in trouble. And you could be trying to protect them in some way, shape, or form here. Oh, your spiritual self has the nine of air. Nine of air for your spiritual self. You need cleansing. You need cleansing. Because some type of energy around you is creating opposition for you. I get stagnation. And it's an air-like energy. It's an air-like energy that you're trying to leave them. There's stagnation in this relationship, in this business deal. You're trying to leave with them. Or you're trying to leave together, or you're trying to leave from this air-like energy because they stunt your growth. Or you stunt theirs. I don't know what the deal is there. You stunt their growth for some reason. They stunt yours. Your mentality has a two of water. I get something that's finished here with either a partnership or with a water-like energy. But it's in your mentality. You may feel like you need to let go of that Cancerian energy, but you don't really have to. You don't have to let go of that water sign. Not yet. You don't have to let go of them yet. Like there's still time. There's still more room to do something here. Or to get somebody. You're trying to trap somebody. Either you're trying to trap them with a kid. Like this is like sex. You're trying to have a kid. And it's water-like energy and air-like energy going on here. But the Pisces energy is an accomplishment. That's why I said that I get losing control. Like you got a Piscean energy. Somebody's losing control here. And that's what's heartbreaking to you. And it could be their mind. It could be somebody's an alcoholic. And that could be why they're losing control or they did something wrong. And because they're an alcoholic, and you're trying to protect somebody. So this could be like, secretive information about the fact that they're a drug addict, they're an alcoholic. You're not sharing that with people. Eight of air. Or you're finding out that this person is an alcoholic. They did something with drugs with this issue next to the three of air energy. Or you're trying to leave. Like you're trying to plan a move. Or you're trying to leave with your air-like partner, with your air sign partner. And you're trying to have a third person be involved. But this energy is not trying to let that happen for some reason. They're bad. This energy is bad. Something about them is bad. And you need to let go of them if they're a Pisces. If it's a Cancer, they're hot. Like you're trying to do business with a Cancer. You're trying to let a Cancerian or a Scorpio-like energy live with you. This is interesting. What's changing for you has a message from fire. Your confidence or your self-esteem with this energy. And your resolution has the eight of fire. It looks like you are leaving somewhere, but it's wherever you're going to, it's uncomfortable. It could be a new home. Like I said, if you're leaving your family behind, you're leaving a relationship behind. I see the eight of air. I see the eight of fire as your energy. Like if you're leaving family behind for some reason, that could be why you have the enslaved prisoner and you may feel like you left too soon. There's justice here. Somebody did something wrong. You're trying to hide. You're trying to protect this person for something that they did wrong. They're bad for some reason. Or you're trying to leave a family member. You're trying to leave family members with a partner, but you don't know how to do it, or you feel bad for doing it. Or it's a business deal that is going crazy. But I was getting like crazy. I was getting some interesting energy with this. So it kind of feels like there's an injustice going on here. There's a serious injustice. All right, so I don't want to keep this too long. You pretty much get what is going on here. You're trying to move with somebody, and they can't let go of an energy that's external, either because somebody, like, intuitively, you know that somebody is ill, they're passing. But somebody's responsible. It could be this energy here. But at the same time, you're trying to protect them. So either they're responsible because they know secretive information, or they actually did something wrong. That's why somebody's sick. Eight of air energy. That's why you're sick. They're sick. Somebody else around you is sick. But you're trying to leave. You're trying to pack up and leave. Or you're trying to leave an air-like energy, but they don't know how to separate from an energy around them that is not right. That is not well, or they're ill for some reason with the eight of air. So you're trying to separate. I was getting that Scorpio like energy as well too. You got a Scorpio energy that you're trying to separate from. Scorpio sun or moon. Trying to separate from them. They may be toxic. There's some element about that relationship that may be toxic to you. Or it's toxic, that an air-like energy they're tight. Like they feel tied, soul tied into someone that is external from you, and they don't know how to let go of the person. I get protect her. Whoever her is, protect her. Libra was getting that like last week. Well, it was just her. There was a her, but the her was a earth-like energy, or a woman. Could be Capricorn with Scorpio in their chart, or it's Scorpio that you're dealing with, a Scorpio woman with money, or a Scorpio man with money that you're trying to let go of, or your air sign partner that are trying to let go of them, but they're just toxic. Be a toxic relationship that you're trying to leave, whether it's an air sign or a water sign, or somebody's ill. Somebody has been aware that their family member is ill, or a friend is ill. They're aware of this. You're trying to leave, but you're trying to act like you don't know what's going on, or they're trying to act like, or it's an element of surprise where you're trying to get a third person to do business with you or live with you. But another energy is trying to like barricade that from happening. All right, look for outcome for Leo. Four of Pentacles. Earth-like energy. The only Earth-like energy that I have in this whole reading. So that's why I said you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you're dealing with whatever earth-like energy, or this situation, whatever it was. If this is a workplace, like you got in trouble at work and you did not tell, you could have only told this person what happened to you at work. It could be a racist or prejudice situation as well. They tried to fire you. I was getting fired. Somebody was in hot pursuit for you at work, either for good or for bad, and you got in trouble. Or there's an energy around you that got in trouble for some reason. You got in trouble, you lost that job, and you're trying to go to a new job, but it's the Four of Pentacles, so you're trying not to spend too much money because you left the workplace because they pulled you over, or they stopped you from smoking weed, or they did something, you got caught doing something, or this energy here, this Piscean energy got caught doing something. Four of Pentacles. Be careful who you get too close to in the workplace environment. Sagittarius was getting that energy as well as two. They were getting that energy too. So just be careful who you decide to hang with. They were getting that. Or decide to be with. Somebody's very possessive and you're trying to leave them. You got offered a business deal. You're trying to leave. With someone you're trying to leave or do business with someone who's either they have the potential to get you into trouble. You know what I mean? You could have been hanging with someone or doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing with a Piscean-like energy, or you're trying to leave an air sign because the Cancerian energy offers you something good, sex even. But you're like, you don't know how to leave this person. You're saying that it's toxic. You're calling it toxic because they can't stop thinking about earth-like energy that's surrounding them. Or water sign energy, both energies, or sun, moon, and rising. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or earth-like energy with Scorpio in their chart. Wow. Or you secretively, that somebody's ill, that it was set up, you're trying to get away because of that. Whatever it is, it's a messed up situation. It's something about it is messed up. Is this business deal is messed up, the surprise, or what's happening to somebody, or it's something that's happening to someone that secretive information, You know why somebody's ill. It's messed up that somebody that people are not telling somebody what the deal is with their health, or why they're sick, why they're throwing up, why they're nauseous, why you're nauseous. It's just whatever it is. It's a messed up. It's messed up that somebody. That's probably why you're leaving somebody, because they can't be trusted. So it's like intuitively you know that either someone has cheated, or intuitively you know that somebody has secretive information into somebody's illness, and they're not telling them why they're. This is like a doctor is not telling their patient why they're ill, or somebody went to the doctor and got lab results done, and they're not finding out why they're ill, or they actually know why they're ill, but they're not telling. This could be your friend is a mystic, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend is mystically inclined, and they know that somebody's going to pass from an illness, and they're not saying anything about it, and that's why you're threatening to leave this air-like energy. Wow. But you know this. You know this. Wow. Interesting, Leo. Okay? Okay. Please let me know how it resonates with you, and be well, be blessed. I'm ending this. Peace.